of what you wanted to get into at this time with the meat of it is the world within. That's right, Brother Gee?
That's right.
All right. The HAARP program has found that on the continent of Africa, which of course, as we know, is Kemet, there are large veins of gold and diamond, not only in the areas that they previously thought, but that are going halfway around our planet. And wherever a continent has these kind of deposits, you have not only wealth, but you have, as they're finding now, higher vibration. And there's a deeper reason for that, not only to find out where all the gold and silver and so-called precious metals and minerals are, but to also find out where underground caverns are and underground tunnels. They have all the money because they print the money. They have control. They want more power. The power now that they can get will be when they can utilize or conquer what they call the underworld. The hidden area underneath our planet which nobody seems to know much about. You've heard nothing about Orpheus in the underworld. Now, this simply meant that there were lands inside near the Aegean Sea and the Mediterranean, North Africa and so on like that, that had deep tunnels and caves. And people from time to time had heard moans and groans and cries and shrieks like people in torment deep beneath the earth. And it was known that this area was lined with many caves and many tunnels. Most people didn't know how deep these caves and tunnels went. You'll find that there are at least 305 different open locations on the surface of the planet that is known about that lead to deep down tunnels. Some of the tunnels, if you go to many of the museums, in Chicago I know the Museum of Science and Industry, the Field Museum, I'm sure the Smithsonian Institute, many places, and you start requesting speleographers or speleologists type of things about caverns and things like this, you'll find there's a whole world right underneath your feet. Caves as big as cities that you could put Detroit into 4 times. Tunnels, that they call tunnels, that may be 4 miles long and 2 miles wide. Those are called tunnels. And they seem to be in sections, getting down deeper and deeper into our earth. And if you're keeping up with the latest news, many of them are as we speak. So as you listen, and I'm talking right now, it's something that they don't want to talk about. And so they're diverting you with all kind of political ploys and everything else, and sports and everything else. The point is, these tunnels are becoming active. Volcanoes are again beginning to become active around our Earth. But our Earth has 7 layers. And each layer, if you say it was inhabitable, which of course we know we can't live inside the Earth, right? If it was inhabitable, you'd have more space inside than outside because you have just one, I don't have a blackboard here, but you can use your own consciousness. You have one space to live on the surface. But if you've got 7, each one getting smaller inside, you have more livable area inside than out. All of this I could prove to you if we had time. I'm giving you a big, deep overview of the whole thing. The world within is said to be an area of Earth that they don't talk about, and that there is more livable space inside our planet than on its surface. The problem comes about is that supposedly there are creatures or things living down there already, and have been for centuries. They say that there are cities down there. Some of the cities are no longer habitable, others are actually inhabited.